Yeah, it's your boy Maserati, man, aka 50 States.
Bow!
Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love, use a dub, man. Expensive cars, expensive jewelry, man, I had you lit. While you was on back page trying to get a trick. Before I came down this bitch, you was fucking crying. Talking about you lost your job and about to lose your car. Then had the nerves to get mad up in that hotel. Cause I fell asleep in that other bitch pussy, oh well. 6'9", Billy Otto, y'all gon' get them shells. I sold my soul to the devil, I'm gon' burn in hell. Nowadays you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Oh yeah, karma is a bitch, that's why I married her. I keep that bitch next to me like I invented her. Remember when I made that song called Mozzie Bitch? I had them fucking bounties fucking up in York County. And everywhere I went, I screamed out free bands. I always been the shit, I always been the fucking man. And if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't been smoking good. Or never had a good name in your fucking hood. The same nigga you getting money with can get you got. Or get you shot, or get you knocking fucking with them ops. The dude you call your brother, man. Could be the same nigga fucking your kid's mother, man. Or could be working for them cops undercover, man. So don't show them.
This little motherfucker married nigga, bitch. I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo, he hear Dashe when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. Just be patient, your time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. Pull a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay? You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay? You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, yeah, okay? Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay? See, you don't understand that. Peek through them blinds, I was dancing with the devil, brother. Time after time, guarantee you see murder. You take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this other body, put his soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide. On feeling through my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear Dashe when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. See, they gon' judge before they know you and really see how you live.
Yeah.
I just stay on and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, picking him a play. We constantly serving, picking him a play. Hey, man, I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Hey, real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, and that's just on the face. Hey, sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Hey, good customer service, we don't make them wait. Hey, we constantly serving, picking him a plate. Hey, we constantly serving, picking him a plate. I come from the bottom, I say with a tray. Got a switch of lemon Carter, he just wanna bang. Hey, I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. Hey, that boy that made the world, now he's
left a banger. I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Ay, soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. Ay, I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. Ay, if you talking chop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the raw. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You come try to strike, you gon' get a double ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up. Add it up, I'm a real nigga just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbanger, get some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, then I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze up. If my grandma was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Plug on the way, damn it took him an eon. For up on the price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crypto crossface, fuck it up, tryna cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You push it always, hitting plays are always, giving out quarters like a motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways.
I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yeah. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today.
We got about 3 minutes. We'll go for one more right quick, y'all. To this one.
I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah, I had to hustle, yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me, no something moves, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I was cracking the nigga, it ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap, they didn't wanna give me no jobs, I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove, door up your foes, yeah. I'm in this bitch with my bros, bitches a go. I get them all by the low, yeah, by the low, yeah. Solid bitch, I never fold, I never fold, bitch. I'm hot as a torch. Try to touch me, you get scorched. Car faster than a Porsche. All I know, watch me score. Master Yoda got the force. There's all authentic, there's no force. They don't wanna see me young. That's why I did this on my own. On or nigga shit. No handouts or no loans, so don't call my phone. I get my whole city hope. They telling me that I'm the GOAT. You can go and take a vote. Where they come from cooking coke. Play with guns and out my nose. Bitch, you know I'm really young. Always gang until I go. Roll cold until I go. Bitch, you know just how it go. Yeah, you know I'm reppin' foes. Yeah, I'm coming straight from the bottom. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No something moves, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I was cracking the nigga, it ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap, they didn't wanna give me no jobs, I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove, door up your foes, yeah. I'm in this bitch with my bros, bitches a go. I get them all by the low, yeah, by the low, yeah. Solid bitch, I never fold, I never fold. I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah, I had to hustle, yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me, no something moves, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I was cracking the nigga, it ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap, they didn't wanna give me no jobs, I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove, door up your foes, yeah. I'm in this bitch with my bros,
Richmond in the building, man.
bitches a go. I get them all by the low, yeah, by the low, yeah. Solid bitch, I never fold,
Never fold, nigga. Gotta stay to the code way. That's what they say, but they've been breaking codes all through this shit. Nobody is upholding no codes. That shit is out the door. Got my brothers in the building, man. Pushy Push, Big Nutter. It's your boy Fam West. What's up, fellas? Yeah. It's Friday. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Friday. Make sure you get the good smoke. This is brought to you by 420 Fast Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the IE. Go holla at your boy. Got that good premium smoke, man. Fast Eddie 420. Hey man, so it's Friday, man, and we just reacted, man. We got the No Jumper, and still on the algorithms. We got the Big U, the Wax 100s, the Loose Cannons, and Bricks and all them, and this whole R.I.C.O thing, man. So it's a lot of shit going around the internet. Oh, yo, let me. You got that video, Nutter? You gotta pull that video back up so I can play it. They say young Scooter passed, man. Let's get that. Young Scooter shot and unalive, man. It said Raylo You think I should play the Key Talk one? He be on point.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me play that one.
Matter of fact, yeah.
Shout out to Key Talk, man. Key Talk Media.
Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, this is my voice right now. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Anyway, so some sad news actually just happened. It looks like 12 of them actually just shot a rapper, and they shot him on his birthday. And I'm talking about none other than Young Scooter. Now, of course, Young Scooter is an ATL legend. You know, I'm talking about Jug Music King. Now, why he was actually shot on his birthday is unknown right now. Nobody knows exactly what happened, but I'm sure those details will actually come out. But before we get to that topic, actually, let me go ahead and start out with this right here. We'll work our way up to that topic. Anyway, so it does look like Rollo that came out with some slick bars at Gunna. So, of course, everybody knows Gunna's last name is Kitchens, right? So I'm gonna play a little bit of the song. Rollo previewed a new song called Bring It Back, Bring Back Act, or whatever it's right. And then he said in the song, tell her yes, ma'am, but I'm not Kitchens. Obviously, y'all know why he said that, right? Yes, ma'am, but I'm not Kitchens. You already know. Now, if you don't remember what he's talking about, this is what he means by tell her yes, ma'am, but I'm not Kitchens.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Bro, yes, ma'am.
You were present.
What's up? What's up?
Keep it juicy. Can't talk no more. I can't talk no more.
That ain't that Rollo.
That ain't that Rollo? Okay,
nah,
I thought that was Keep It Juicy, bro.
His name
that's
Raylo.
Baby, that's Rollo Rodriguez.
Okay, too many Rollos, bro. He might change his name.
Photo.
Yes, ma'am, but I'm not Kitchens. And of course, if we go to the comment section, y'all are cracking up inside the comment section. But I said, who's a better artist? Rollo or
Keep it juicy.
Keep it juicy. He can't shake that. That's gonna stay with Rollo. Keep it juicy. That's
My bad.
Or Gunna.
Oh, that's sad, bro.
Let me know that in the comments.
Oh man,
Damn,
this whole
damn Rollo. Shit.
Man, this
whole Rollo can't live nowhere on the internet.
No.
Gotta change his name to Rufus, bro.
Rufus.
Push was ready to get on that nigga ass, boy. Like nigga, you cannot
oh my gosh, he won just like that. It went over everybody's head hard. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I knew it was gonna be a lot of people laughing at that. Gunna can't quit Rollo. Rollo can't quit Gunna. So you this person thinks Gunna's the best. Yeah, but this person think Gunna the best, and this person think Rollo the best. Who do you think is better out of Rollo and him? All right. Anyway, let's go to get to the next topic, so we can go ahead and work our way up to the whole Young Scooter situation. And again, R.I.P. To Young Scooter. And I think he got away too. You know what I'm talking about? That's actually going on at the APD kill Young Scooter. Dang, is murdered today as we speak right now, and of course, you know, it's being confirmed by people that's actually at the place, at the scene, that Young Scooter did in fact pass away. And it's crazy because today is his birthday. You know, March 28, 1986, when he was born. As you see the comments, Dang, why is everybody saying the police killed young Scooter? This is crazy. The police just murdered young Scooter on his birthday. Atlanta somewhere between on crutches and in shambles right now. They said APD killed young Scooter. Dang,
crazy,
young
bro.
Scooter gone on his beat. A sad day for the city. Don't tell me Atlanta police killed young Scooter. Now, of course, take to the comment section. I know a lot of y'all got a lot to say. Some people saying, wow. The police are not involved per Atlanta news outlets. So they say the police, so now somebody's saying the police isn't involved per the Atlanta news outlets, but we'll just have to see. The rumor right now is that 12 of them actually did it. Then somebody says, yeah, right. Somebody said rip, so I guess this person don't believe it. Dang, Scooter, rip jug music. What the fuck? Yeah, so it's just disbelief for a lot of people. So somebody said they did that on purpose because bro was putting drugs out there. If this is true, rest in peace, OG, one of the realest out of ATL. Hell nah, not Black Migo gang himself. What the young Scooter, long live Black Migo. So this is actually what I'm finna do. I'm finna go to another website right now. I wanna not confirm that he's gone because I know that he's actually alive, but I want to see if there's any more information saying who actually did it. Because like I say, everybody as of right now is saying the police actually did it. But of course, that one person that I saw said it wasn't the police. So they saying young Scooter dead on a book. I know they ain't kill young Scooter. Killing young Scooter is saying no, not young Scooter. So a lot of people was just saying that about young Scooter. But I'm trying to see if the news. Okay, so that person said per Atlanta News. So I know where I can go to the Atlanta News to see if young Scooter, who killed him at least, right? But right away, they typically don't know unless it is a police involved shooting. But if it's not a police involved shooting, that means somebody else actually killed young Scooter, which also is actually insane, right? So it's more, you know what, as more details come out about this, I would just update y'all with another video, letting y'all know exactly what happened and how it went down. But as of right now, the majority of people is saying that 12 of them actually did do that to young Scooter. So RIP to young Scooter. Of course, you know, Black Migo gang. Anyways, let me know something. Coming up below, let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.
Got him up out of here. Her young bees.
Running a business, you're doing everything.
Yellow Breezy
yeah,
free.
Yellow Beezy goddamn made bond. Yeah, he paid that.
Media that shows key talk. Check it out.
750K, boy. That's a lot of bread.
Man, all right. So it does look like Yellow Beezy got a new update. Now, this is some real good news for Yellow Beezy that done came out. And then also, Southfather Sauce Walker did an interview with Wicked Films and also discussed if he would actually do any type of retaliation. I'm gonna get to that. But anyways, up first, we got to talk about that boy, Young Thugger motherfucker. Anyways, you already know. So Young Thug and his motherfucker, he done came out and said that he's gonna make y'all beg, get on y'all's knees and beg for his music. His exact words was, y'all motherfuckers gonna have to.
Yo, what the fuck is up with that nigga face, bro? What the fuck is... what the fuck am I looking?
That nigga young weird, man.
What the...
That's young Christine, not Young Thug.
What the hell?
That nigga throw a skirt on, nigga, and whoop your ass, nigga. Young Christine.
Christine.
Beg me to drop this stuff. No, Kizzy, whatever it's supposed to say. Right now, I will be 100% honest and real. A lot of people is extremely happy that Young Thug is out of jail. People didn't really want him in jail for years and years. Yes, they do believe he was actually out here spending, getting people spent on all this stuff like that. But I do think it was probably best if he would have dropped some music way, a while ago, like when he first got out and stuff like that. The fact that Yellow Beezy is now out and free, he was just rapping. All I gotta say, these are some of the comments, right? Of course, you got some fire emojis, people way too high. Of course, he's got bills he got to take care of and stuff like that, right? So the judge, and also the prosecutors tried to get them not to lower it. They were like, no, he rides private jets and he has this mansion in there and all this, right? But the judge took a break, came back, and ended up lowering it to $750,000 bond. So of course, 10% of that is what Yellow Beezy had to pay. And with that being said, Yellow Beezy is now a free man. Now we go to the comment section, see what y'all got to say. These are some of the comments, right?
All right, so Yellow Beezy free out there. New charges, Big U's new charges, man, just came down. It's official with the R.I.C.O. These actual charges came down. Let's get to it.
Who's my boy? The new
Too gangster for YouTube, man. Go over there, run them numbers up.
43 indictment has just been released. But
43.
before I get into that, let me just say this. Remember how Loose Cannon kept saying that he's 31 years old? Well, according to this, my boy is 42 years old. He's been lying about his age for a long time now. In this new indictment, they're calling Big U the leader of the South Los Angeles street gang. Big U is being charged with fraud, robbery, extortion, tax evasion, embezzlement of donation to his charity, and for a body of a rapper. The people that's listed in Big U's indictment are Bear Claw, Vay, and that girl with the food truck, and also Frederick and Tiffany. Brick Baby isn't named on Big U's indictment. Remember how they arrested like 30 people? Well, most of them got released because most of them don't got nothing to do with this. Now here's the new indictment. I'll let you guys read it for yourself. It's 2 pages. You can even zoom in on a picture. Here, I'll let you guys read it now.
Sylvester Robinson, 59K Vay, Northridge. Mark Martin, 50 AK Bear Claw. Tremaine
that's
Ashley.
telling, right?
Yeah.
Bear
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah.
And no, I think it's the Robinson dude. I don't think it's Bear Claw.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We got Tremaine Ashley Williams, 42 years old. Loose Cannon. Was there Armani?
That nigga 42, man. God damn, Lou.
I think her name is Ophelia or something like that. Manny, 38. She on it.
Dude, you goddamn. You talk about Suge Knight and shit. You might did. Goddamn. What did he say? He brought the Crips to Suge?
Yeah, nigga, what? Hell no. Was it Frederick Blanton Jr.? I think that is 43, and Tiffany Sharika Hines, 51.
God damn, bro.
Yeah,
these OGs, man.
Yep, OGs on the case.
Ain't too old.
Too old to be on these RICOs, right? Get caught up.
Yeah, bro, this shit crazy.
5 counts of Hobbs Act extortion. 1 count of transportation of an individual in interstate commerce with intent that that individual engage in prostitution. The Mann Act.
Man.
Sheesh. Yup. What he got? 2 counts of conspiracy to interfere with commerce by robbery and extortion. 15 counts of wire fraud. You know, sending money. 5 counts of embezzlement, conversions, international misapplications of funds from organizations receiving federal funds. 1 count of bank fraud. 1 count of tax evasion. 2 counts of willful failure to file a tax return. God damn it! RICO. RICO ain't playing. Well, they got your boy Loose, 42-year-old. He gonna clear out some shit. Y'all go over to their channel. What is it? Carissa and Loose.
Grandpa, man.
To refuse this call, your current balance is $37.94. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
My nigga Sherman.
Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hey, baby.
Hello. What's up, wife? What you got going?
Well, I'm just now trying to feed the baby. Man, that was a crazy live with Adam. I can't believe he called me to ask me those questions.
Yeah, I know, but
I want to clear the air with everybody too, because I know it's narrative talking about that I shouldn't be saying this and saying that, but I feel that I'm an innocent bystander in this, and everybody knows that I've been breaking down his character for years. You get what I'm saying? And I feel that they trying to run a narrative. So you saying so? What is I'm saying?
Nigga, you supposed to be on the phone, nigga. What's wrong with
Had
you?
not been said already. I'm not putting no crimes on nobody. I'm not saying he did this, he did that. I'm just talking about how his integrity, his morals, how he carry himself as a person is no good. That's why I call him Big Useless. I'm talking about the things that how he portray himself to be a real street dude, but then he works for the grid program and do sideball stuff to his community.
I see. So basically, you saying that he basically worked for the police, not against the police.
Yeah, so it's like this, right? If somebody is
That's a fact. His fake wife lining his dumb ass up. Too stupid, slow to realize. Facts.
Yeah, she's dumb as a bitch too.
Yeah, dumb and dumber. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause they gonna use this. It's a recorded call, and he haven't really been processed and all that. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got his discovery, nothing.
I hope he know that. It tells you that.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't care. He don't give a fuck. He said he innocent. He don't give a fuck.
He said he an
It's a
innocent bystander.
misunderstanding. His name ain't Loose Cannon. The real Loose Cannon, he worked for Mariah Carey. Y'all got the wrong guy. You getting ready to drop that alias, nigga. I'm Darren, nigga.
Oh, shit.
I'm not Loose Cannon no more.
They both want to be famous, so they're using this for their show they got. I think it's Beauty and the Beast or some shit.
top honcho of the grid program, and you if something happened and you reporting the situation that happened. When you
And he's so dumb because, I mean, that's been already explained. That's not what it is. You know, I'm going to say like this. Remember, another like in Chicago with the black disciples of, the gangster disciples and Ford and them. They have had programs at their time in the hood too, doing the same things.
Yeah.
Mismanagement of monies and all types of shit. It was rumors of murders, and also this is nothing new. You go back to Crazy Joe and the Italians when they was doing the same thing with the they had the Italian holiday festival, and he was there big for their community and all that, and they were doing the same thing. It's nothing new. It's just him. He don't understand, and I think he's not even looking at the no jumper situation. Like they brought that up in the paperwork, but he not even thinking about that.
Why you think them niggas wanted that cease and desist letter? Get that nigga Big U signature?
I don't know. That's one. I don't know. I know it's
or get his
they wanted
signature?
they wanted something about that what he was when he came on talking about the Nipsey Hussle. I think they're gonna use
So
that
they wanted
too.
the video?
Yeah, they wanted I guess that whole episode because they were accused of editing out some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. We'll get around to it. Pull it up, but we're gonna talk about
doing that, and you supposed to be a street dude, and you getting paid by the city to swear and protect on your community. Why would you still be in the street life? Why would you be doing certain things that you're not supposed to do? You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Your son is in the NFL. Get out of the street stuff, and then certain things won't happen. Everybody will still have the same respect, but they know that you changed your life and you're working with just the community. That's what you want. You won't change, right? But he don't want change. He still wants confusion.
You know it's dumb because this nigga do the same. He trying to be the same thing. The gang. Oh, I'm this. I'm that. I'm on neighborhood crap. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna beat you up, and niggas know I'm the boogeyman. You can't tell no. You got dirt on. You can't talk about what another nigga did, especially if you up in cahoots of working with him. You get money with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's a disgruntled ass employee. When you had him around, it was like, okay, do this. Nigga, you already knew the game what it was. If you ain't fucking with a nigga, don't fuck with him. Step away. But don't get on these shows and try to play trying to get at a nigga morals and you doing the same shit. You see this nigga pistol whip a 50-year-old nigga, stripped another one down to his giblets, and y'all niggas is talking about, get the fuck out of here, bro. You
and
can't
then
tell
Wax
me about
showing
shit.
up the next day on No Jumper with the watch.
Come on, man. Shut the fuck up. I ain't with none of that. So he dumb, bro. Why are you on the phone? And you in the feds. This is serious, bro. He's stupid. He just talked about he got a newborn. She was talking about her newborn. Come on, stop playing.
That's a fact, Sean. There's no jumper situation. They'll go ahead because all that shit on cam.
That's on cam, bro.
I know he don't have nothing to do.
Then the NIF shit. Even if I know a nigga did, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's not my fucking business. It ain't me to put it out for the people, nigga. You know, the way karma work, it's gonna come out eventually. But I will not be helping it. I'm not helping the police, nigga. What the fuck you wrong? And then call it like he's a snitch, but you doing the same shit. Nah.
Do it his mind. But at the end of the day,
but she to me railroading this nigga.
He didn't love Nip,
lining him up.
He used Nip as a tool for him to market and get in the industry. He used Nip for.
That's sad. They're not that smart, dog.
Because you gotta know what's going on. You know, I know you're not out here, so it's important for you to know. You know, and I just can't believe they indicted. They put you on this
facts.
You know. So I just gotta see what they got. You know what they talking about. Because if they basing it off of just something that you said on the podcast, that's nothing. We can totally, get this thrown out. It's just you just gotta weather the storm. You gotta weather the storm.
Battery's dead.
Yes, it's crazy, but at the end of the day, it's like, what can I do? I'm here, and I'm still waiting. So they pushed his court date to April 8th, and it was supposed to be. Who told you it was supposed to be March 31st anyway?
It was originally, that's what it was said. It was in the system like that,
Did they say it, or did somebody just say it on the internet?
You know what? Truth be told, I don't know. At this point, so many things have been said to where I can't even remember where the original source came from. So, don't quote me on that. That could have been, something spread on the internet like they do with everything else.
Yeah, because that was quite weird. They talking about on death day.
Yeah. Well, so that kind of sucks because I feel like that's probably the reason why they're dragging their feet to transfer you, because there's no rush for them right now to get you. You know what I'm saying? So you may be there for the entire 3 weeks to 30 days that they give the amount allotted time for them to transfer you. But look on the bright side. If they don't transfer you and 30 days pass, they have to automatically release you.
No, they don't. fuck she talking about? Right. He was lying like a motherfucker up there.
Yeah, but you have to literally tell the lawyer as soon as the indictment come out, you need to just leave that case because.
I know, I got it.
Yeah, I know you do.
Trust me. That man must already be fed up with me the amount of times I don't call him. Okay? I must have called him about 5, 6, 7 times a day, every day. All right?
Yeah, but make sure you stay on him because you paid all that money. You got to do his job.
Listen, right now he's my best friend. The amount of money I gave him, shoot.
I know.
Huh. I feel like these lawyers be tricking. I be tricking on lawyers at this point. The heck? Shoot. 50 bands ain't cheap. Just to let off, and mind you, that is nothing. That's just to get the paperwork started.
Get the clapping that shit.
We gonna beat this. I don't know what, but we separated everything from this. They know that I'm not included in this. They just want to just hold me, but at the end.
This nigga goofy. He's in the indictment. We're gonna break it down a little, but it says Whack 100. He knew him and 600 knew Loose Cannon was a rat. Shout out to Most Scandalous Los Angeles. Get to this, man. And they let's get to it. They gonna explain how they lined him up.
Because it was 2-3 years ago, like, oh, he got 20 guns. It's like, it just sounds like he's talking bullshit, but when the feds are actually able to put the case together and show that this is the type of thing they were actually doing, all of a sudden these podcasts.
Yeah, she definitely getting paid off that OnlyFans. Her in that dirty green water she was swimming in.
Become very important. Luz thinks that because it was 2-3 years ago, like, oh, he got 20 guns. It's like, it just sounds like he's talking bullshit, but when the feds are actually able to put the case together and show that this is the type of thing they were actually doing, all of a sudden these podcasts become very important.
See what Adam just did right there? Adam just spoke on Loose saying Big U had 20 guns. He said offhand it sounds like he's talking BS. But when the feds actually put the case together, showing that this is the kind of thing that's going on, then the podcast becomes very important. Cold part about his statement is the fact that the affidavit did not include the part about the 20 guns. So why is Adam echoing that? Why does he want us to believe that the feds believe that lie?
No Jumper
You know what
PD,
they're keying
man.
on in that?
What?
When he says,
No Jumper PD, man.
I'm his right-hand man. See, Luz's case, the robbery has nothing to do with Big U. See, Luz's case, the robbery has nothing to do with Big U.
Want effective treatments for ED, hair loss, weight loss, or mental health?
Which is funny, isn't it? Porky was absolutely correct. Lucy's case has nothing to do with Big U. However, his case actually has everything to do with Whack-A-Rat. Whack-A-Rat already told us he is Lucy's handler.
We all got handlers, Chuck. We all have a handler, bro.
Stop it, Whack.
You do? I got a handler. I'm Lucy's handler.
And Lucy already told us that he stripped and robbed those men at No Jumper, because Porky told him to make an example.
They just don't want to admit the truth that we're not internet dudes. And that's just the fact to it. And it's like when they come playing, we're going to show you. And unfortunately, somebody, like, they got caught, doing it. They try to come up to Whack on some goofy stuff. Whack said, nephew, let's make an example. And that's what we did. Whack said, nephew, let's make an example. And that's what we did. Whack said, nephew, let's make an example. And that's what we did.
The question you guys should all be asking yourself is, how in the hell did a robbery that Porky called for end up in Big U's paperwork?
what they're doing is they got this guy, this guy, this guy. They got sex, they got extortion, they got a murder, and they got some wire fraud, all that
and
stuff.
same things with Brick is that none of his charges are actually related to Big U as of yet.
But what do Big U, Brick, and Luce have in common? They're all from Rolling 60. And guess what? Brick's situation and Luce's situation independently involves the same guy that was being extorted. So they're saying you were operating for Big U doing these things.
Yeah.
The same guy, Dale Monster Annoying, right? That Big U sent Sylvester Vest over there to pick up $1,000 every week of the Fed's money. You read that, right?
Dispensary guy.
On the dispensary guy, right? The same guy that was going on with is the same guy that legitimately had issues with these two men that had nothing to do with that. They had nothing to do with what, they didn't know Big U was even doing that. But when he says, I'm his right-hand man, they said, okay, 60, 60, 60. After the murder, when Quando went back to Georgia, what did he immediately do?
Dropped his flag?
There it goes. What was he claiming?
Roll 60 script.
Where Brick Baby from?
Roll 60 script.
What you think the police told Quando?
That the Roll 60s set him up?
Who you think he checked in with?
Roll 60s?
With who?
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
I'm not
going to say.
Listen, that's 60. That's ain't even a gang member. Bear Claw 60, right? And we got one target, the same dude. Well, you did that.
Got whack on the case.
We're going to say you did that because they was doing that. Yeah. And we're going to call this the Big U Enterprise.
It's going to get solved. If you notice, everybody that fuck with him is locked up. That's fucked up.
That shit crazy, bro.
It's crazy. He's on the case. He's the new version of the hip hop cop. He's a whole nother one. This is a new version, new model.
That man working, boy.
Yeah,
working.
Which is some bullshit. When the realest thing Big U said on his turn-in little videos was, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, well, not Brick Baby.
He said, Loose Cannon, I don't really fuck with him. Brick Baby, I don't really fuck with him.
But he fucks with Brick Baby.
He said he does.
He did say in the video.
He fucks with Brick Baby. Do we fuck with Brick Baby?
Yes.
Do you see the way Adam is helping in this investigation? Big U said he don't mess with Brick.
He don't mess with him.
So of course Porky and the Coke head Klansman Adam 22 both say that Brick does mess with Big U, attempting to align them together.
And you know, this isn't the only thing that Loose Cannon is in jail for that Whack Three Fingers sort of lined up. The federales are actually using transcripts from a podcast that Whack Three Fingers brought Loose Cannon onto in order to get Loose Cannon to start like saying way too much about crimes. And this was how Loose Cannon got his start with his internet antics. This was his first, we hadn't seen, so this is the first time we have ever seen Loose Cannon was on this podcast.
I took Loose and set him on the side of me. When the light hit me, I made sure it hit him.
Yeah, I don't think I was that familiar with him before you brought him on the pod.
So Whack Three Fingers just brings on this nobody named Loose Cannon and starts getting him to tell on himself and others for the sake of getting Big U in trouble. Because Loose Cannon ends up implicating Big U in Nipsey Hussle's murder. Okay, so this is really insane. Look at this.
But this crazy motherfucker calls me the other day. If I get some information or some content, I'm gonna fry your ass up.
Yeah,
I said, nephew, this content I can't present. You got.
Tell me how, man. Come on, brother. This is a cold piece. This is a cold piece of work, right?
Yeah. It's a worker, dog.
Do it to
He'll
him.
try to change his word from worker to goddamn content. It's content. Nah, bitch, you working.
Definitely working.
Gotta present it because you ain't lied to me yet. He's behind a lot of shit that you've seen. You just didn't know it was him. Okay. We're gonna tell you off camera.
What kind of stuff?
Just some shit. He's behind a lot of shit that if you see on YouTube, you just say no, it was him. So I know he ain't no bullshitter. Man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you gotta elaborate on this shit.
I got to, because at the end of the day, it's like dealing with like we about to go do something, hop out on something, and give you a gun that's empty.
Oh, he did that to you?
No,
no, he did.
Ooh, he did it to somebody else? Ooh.
This nigga crazy. He really go.
Honey, okay.
So did you let him just take the 50 from you? You really didn't get a cut, or you waited to the next thing and just took more?
Yeah.
No, he avoided me. Yeah. And then, like.
What you say, nothing?
See, Wack brought that up. See?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's some cold shit, bro. You line that nigga up. Stupid. But he wanted the fame. He said he wanted that. He chasing the fame.
Hey. One day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So
the club when you sweated them in the club?
Yeah.
And Meek and Rick have no idea that
was some lying shit. That's false. Meek Mills just came out. His people's like, nigga, that never happened. We ain't never met this nigga.
He said, I ain't never seen this nigga damn my life.
all sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that.
JL Felony, he did that shit to JL Felony. Talking about he slapped JL Felony. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? Knock it off. He said he slapped JL. He said he slapped JL Felony. JL Felony pulled his phone out. He thought it was a gun to call Big U and say, "Hey man, your nephew tripping." Like, nigga.
Man, go ahead, man. Lying ass.
Come on, bro. And this the nigga that's they using to help bring down Big U, and whoever else they gonna use him on, which is crazy.
It really just sends a shiver down my spine watching Three Fingers Whack coaching Loose Cannon along, getting him to tell on him. I mean, this is crazy. So this isn't. How is this not third-party snitching?
The homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey, and so I'm like,
wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah. And
you like
just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it.
What'd you say?
Wack told them people, look, I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing here, but just watch every podcast I do and keep up on everything I say on Clubhouse. Yep. There y'all go.
Yep.
Man, Wack, you a dirty bitch, bro.
Dirty, bro. That's fucked up. I don't care what this third party snitching right there.
You knew what you was doing.
Come on.
Because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. They be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30
never
minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying?
So that was nuts. Wack Three Fingers sounds exactly like a police officer. Same speech patterns and everything. That's very, very interesting. So Wack Three Fingers brings Loose Cannon on, gets him to make all these wild and crazy claims in a display of self-snitchery.
It's not having access to 1 million industrial-grade products that's so amazing. It's the feeling of knowing you'll find the...
He lined up Loose Cannon to get arrested by the federales. And so I want to explain. So one of the things that Loose Cannon is locked up for right now is for the Great No Jumper Brawl of 2024. This is when Loose Cannon was seen on video buffaloing some guy in the head with slam, and he forced him to take an unexpected nap, and then he ran his pockets and disrobed him and left him naked for dead. What? This is the Great No Jumper beatdown, but this is in the indictment. This is what Loose Cannon is in trouble for right now, and what they're saying is on the internet, people are saying that Wack Three Fingers lined this whole thing up and used Loose Cannon to beat up someone he didn't.
When this shit first happened, what I said, and I said, and Wacko tried to put it like he ain't had shit to do with shit, bro.
Like I told him to stop. I said, Loose, don't. The fact that the dude, what's his name, Jay Reed, came up there to meet Wack, like Wack. I guess Wack knew that it was coming up there, and I'm not sure if he got a text from Loose, or he got a text from Whack to come up there. But the dude Travis was supposed to come, he canceled. But then it's a phone call where they all on the phone trying to seem like they setting the play up. Shit got out of hand. The dude that came, he like collateral damage. And he literally got fucked off. He ain't never gonna be the same.
Casualty at war.
Yeah.
And now Loose Cannon is in jail for it, and Whack Three Fingers is parading around dry snitching on him, saying that it was all Loose Cannon.
Snitching being called content.
This is telling, guys.
I don't know where these niggas come from.
no bullshit.
Right, but
They
the
come from
people
a
that
planet
you
called
invited
Punk.
are the ones who got
Come from a planet called Punk. Pussy pearl turning bitch. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
involved in this bullshit. And from my perspective, this was all like a big PR thing. Because why was somebody filming before it even started?
Yeah, so someone was filming before it started, indicating that it was planned. Okay, so I want to explain this entire beating. So I guess Three Fingers Whack had a business deal for a low-budget TV show with these two guys, Travis Ford and Mozzie. And apparently Whack wanted to bring the 16 in on the deal because I think he wanted the 16 to help promote the show with his No Jumper platform. So he needed the 16. So they were going to have this meeting at the No Jumper building, just the four of them, Three Fingers Whack, Mozzie, Travis Ford, and the 16 of Nashua. It was supposed to be those four, but the meeting was canceled.
Mozzie canceled with Whack. Whack called me and told me not to show up.
And so what happened was this Jay Reed guy, the guy that got beat up at the No Jumper facility, he showed up to the meeting anyway. He says, I'm going anyways because he's got some business. He wants to do some business.
He tells him, I'm going up there anyway. Right?
And so what happened was Jay Reed annoyed some people by overstepping and trying to like slither into a business dealing that he wasn't invited to. And so he was annoying Three Fingers Whack and Travis Ford and everyone. He's being a pest. And this is why people are saying that this was a setup. That Whack Three Fingers knew that Jay Reed was coming. Travis Ford probably told Three Fingers Whack, like, hey, this guy's going anyways. This guy's out of control. And Whack was probably like, we gonna see about that. I got a loose cannon. We gonna do the whole thing. And, you know, Whack Three Fingers wanted to do some gangsta shit. What? But he's not a gangster, so he needed loose cannon. Does this make sense? I hope this is making sense. I want to actually go to a clip here before I get too carried away.
I call him and say, yo, bro, what's up with this dude? You know what he tells me? He said, Whack, dude called me at 5:56 and said he on his way to No Jumper. And I said, why? Mozzie canceled with Whack. Whack called me and told me not to show up, right? I don't know this dude. All I know is Travis Ford and my owner, number 2. That's it. I don't know this dude, right?
So Whack Three Fingers says that he doesn't know Jay Reed. He's never heard of Jay Reed.
You know Jay Reed
to show up ever. But this is actually problematic because Whack Three Fingers actually did know Jay Reed. He knew exactly who he was. He's been in pictures with him. He's gone to dinner with him. He's been on the phone with him.
You in pictures with him, at dinner with him, and you on the phone call with him prior to No Jumper.
Man, I was just in Vegas with these dudes about 2 weeks ago. And, you know, you can see the picture up on about that, so.
20, if you see the date, there we go. See, that's everybody, right? Travis, Luz, Mozzie, Jay Reed in the back. I don't know this dude.
So Three Fingers Whack actually did know who Jay Reed was and likely knew he was coming to No Jumper that night because Travis Ford was notified by Jay Reed that he was going.
Travis Ford like a crack. Yo, my nigga Truth is snapping. Yo, for real.
To No Jumper.
He said, Whack, dude called me at 5:56 and said he on his way to No Jumper.
And so it just doesn't make any sense to me that Travis Ford wouldn't then relay that message to Whack and say, hey, Jay Reed's on his way up there anyways. It doesn't make any sense. I believe that Travis Ford did in fact do that and that Whack knew that Jay Reed was coming. And it also kind of sounds like they were waiting around for him to show up.
He does what he always does. I got to get home before the baby goes to sleep. We come out here, laugh, joke, bullshit, shoot a game. game of pool, then we get on.
But either way, this is where the story stops making sense. Listen to this.
As soon as I saw them heads, I say, bro, whoever that is, get them out of here. When you leave, bro, I don't let nobody in this building. If you're here and it's cool, then it's cool. Donnie will tell you, as soon as they walked in, I didn't even get a chance to see. I said, yo, whoever that is, tell them wait outside, bro. I don't know if it's some loose people or what.
So when Three Fingers Whack is just systematically snitching on Loose Cannon, just blaming the whole thing on him, and he's like telling these lies like he didn't know who Jay Reed was, like he didn't have dinner with him the other day.
Just tell him wait outside, bro. I don't know if it's
tell me that nigga didn't line him up, bro.
When you called and said it's two people in the back,
in the front, really,
or whatever they was at, you know my people. My people, when I get here, they're here. If you ain't here when I get here, I ain't still with you. So I don't send my people out. I say, Luce, whoever out there, maybe they're your people, go check. So he goes out. They motion for me to come over there. Dude is saying some shit like, motherfuckers think they all that, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but when it come to this white boy, Culture Vulture, he get to this, all this crazy shit, right? I make a decision not to respond. You know why? I respond, Adam, who responds? You been around my team long enough to know they disciplined. They ain't finna do shit unless I do some shit. I'm not saying I ain't tell myself I'm gonna fuck your ass up, just not right here. I ain't trying to hear what you saying. Luce says, so you came up here for content. He says back to Luce, whatever cuz how you want to put it, on gangster. Luce says, nigga, this on neighborhood, okay? In this jungle, Adam, anything gangster crip, anything neighborhood crip.
Wow. Okay, so this Pyru is on this podcast narrating gang-related crime. I mean, this is insane. Why is he doing this? It's almost like he wants Loose Cannon to get investigated. Seriously, what is the point of discussing this on this show? If Whack Three Fingers is so hot under the collar from all the pressure from the interrogation of the 16, imagine what he would give to the cops. I think Whack Three Fingers is an informant at this point. And a point I wanted to make is that Loose Cannon already made a video snitching on himself for this exact thing, this exact beating, but he gave a different story that didn't involve any type of gangbanging. And so I'm thinking, like, is Whack just trying to add gangbanging to the story because he knows the feds are watching? Could it be that Whack Three Fingers is trying to make this appear gang-related so that the feds investigate this as part of the RICO? What? I don't know. It just, I mean, it makes sense if you think.
My nigga talking about when he was arguing with SBGB TV. He called in. He was like, on Main Street cut. I don't know. Talk about that.
Think about it. And so I'd like to play you guys a clip of Loose Cannon's version of the event.
Whack was like, no, I don't know who they
My
are.
nigga Servo won tonight.
Like, oh.
What you smoking on?
I don't know, but let me go out and holler at him. So I walk out, and he was like, man, I got a problem with Whack. I'm like, you got a problem with Whack about what? Yeah, I just got a problem with him. I'm like, you do? So I call Whack over there. Whack, come over here.
See, this alone is gonna bring Whack into the the case. He's in the paperwork. So somebody gonna tell him. Yeah. So they're gonna bring that up. What y'all seen when when they brought him in for the Keefy D? That nigga he was talking. Come on.
Dude was like, man, you running this type of content and stuff like that. And Whack was like, what content? Whack pulled out his phone. Once Whack pulled out the phone, he was like, oh, this content? And then the dude was like, everything is not content. I say, you right.
Listen up. If you've been injured in a recent car accident, what you do next can make or break how much money you get. Here's the biggest mistake.
So, y'all see the results. Smack.
He admitted it. He admitted his crime right there. See, he gotta come out and say, look, y'all know I was undercover. I was undercover, so, this is all the act. That's what's gonna have to happen. That's what's gonna have to happen. Luce is gonna have to say, look, I work for the Los Angeles Undercover Department. Like New York Undercover, they got Los Angeles Undercover, right? You part of the division, my nigga, stop playing.
Hey.
Look, bro, look. Man, we got 600. 600
Hey, this motherfucker, this picture, bro.
Come on. It's the truth. Y'all playing, man. Y'all... Y'all better stop playing.
Let's get to it. How far do y'all expect me to go?
So Loose Cannon's version is that he knocked the guy out because he said he had a problem with Three Fingers Whack. That's very interesting. So Three Fingers Whack left that part out of his version. He didn't want the narrative to be that Loose Cannon was knocking people out on his behalf. So he changed the story and said that there was gangbanging involved, and that's what motivated Loose Cannon to knock the guy out. And so this had...
He said, Adam said, Wax said he had a problem with Adam.
Yeah, but Wax said he had a problem with Adam. And Loose saying, bro, had a problem with Wax.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Conflicting stories, man.
Nothing to do with any gangbanging. This was just Three Fingers Whack trying to remove himself from any responsibility.
And firing on Jay Reed has absolutely nothing to do with on gangs.
Hold up. Yo, here's my 2 cents with the big YouTube. See, it's too bad. Put a target on his back from coast to coast. If he don't get nabbed by the feds, he gonna be looking over his shoulder forever.
Back.
Good one. Sure, just slapped the dirty nut.
Joe on Cool TV in the building. What's up, my nigga?
Slapped the dirty North Carolina jersey on. Right. What's up, Joe Uncool? Salute, my nigga. Los Angeles undercover. Y'all remember that? It was New York undercover. Now it's Los Angeles.
No, that's why I'm tripping all this shit.
Yo, this one right here is the craziest one. I don't care what y'all say. I'm saying your boy is definitely gonna be Sammy the Bull. Wanted to be famous, right? Ain't my fault. He say he wanted to be famous. While Loose plays Sammy the Bull. Whack 100 is Donnie Brasco. I mean, do y'all agree or disagree?
Well, yeah.
Donnie Brasco. You saw the movie, right? Donnie Brasco, real Donnie Brasco, went undercover, acted like a mobster, you know what I'm saying? Got him, you know, they was gonna make him a made member. He was gonna be a made
That
man.
is too deep.
Got to the point where he almost had to lay somebody
down. That nigga lost himself.
Yeah. Now Sammy the Bull, he was the mob, one of the mob's steppers. And he had a lot of businesses and he was just out there doing it, but he sank Gotti and the rest of them. He was, it's looking like your boy Loose may be the star witness. He getting cheeseburger. They say he get McDonald's. What's that? The snitch meal? He get the McDonald's. He say he get a pizza. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. I don't know. I mean, but what I'm saying, dog, is he gonna have to say, look, we were going undercover. It's LA undercover. All this shit was just fake. Like Push said earlier, I'm not Loose Cannon. I was just fake. I'm a fraud. He got.
Man, that nigga. This shit crazy though. That nigga Loose hit though, man, cause.
He can even say, and they got the clear, they got the clear version of that video.
Right.
From what we see is blur. He can blur, so he could just say, "Oh, it was a fake gun."
You don't think they got the security tape from?
No, they do. They do.
You know they got that bitch. They ain't just get that motherfucking cease and desist shit. They got that security tape from Adam too. That Loose Cannon shit. He just ain't say that shit online. Know what I mean? Niggas ain't stupid, dog.
Facts. As soon as that shit happened, they came to him the next morning. And them with their badges like Adam. They caught him at the Starbucks. They caught him at Starbucks the next day after the incident. You
I don't
think
see
he
how that
told?
nigga thought he was gonna get away with that shit, bro. Nigga, you put out a pistol on camera, pistol whipping niggas, stripping niggas butt ball naked,
Right.
all types of shit.
Lucy the Bull, I like that one. Let's keep that up. Lucy the Bull. We got 600, man. 600 got some shit to say. I told you. You understand? Big U officially indicted. Y'all go over there to 600. Go subscribe, man. Run them numbers up. We trying to keep it down the middle. Bias. Not bias.
Big U has officially been indicted.
It's the first time I've seen this. Bro.
Now is where the real
live
stuff
reaction
begins. You know, they moved his court date from Monday to April 8th. He has 2 court dates, and they seem like they moving fast with this thing. Everybody talked to them to the feds. It don't be no year, 2 year, 3, 4 years fighting no case. They're gonna move fast with this thing. And he better tell fast because they're not about to be waiting. So,
right.
The indictment
included
what we thought, the same thing that was in the complaint. The murder, racketeering, extortion, blah, 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 blah. Now, what was also...
No, you see on the screen?
Hold on. I gotta refresh. Hold on.
T-shirt. My nigga fall off, he gonna fall back on. Luce gonna get poked up like a pin cushion when he get to Los Angeles County, Maine. You see that shit? Oh yeah. That nigga gonna be in PC. He ain't gonna make it to the main line.
Hey, that's a cold song right there. Put his face on a t-shirt. What kind of shit? What the fuck, my nigga? That shit just caught on to my ear. Put his face. We rapping about this. Okay.
Oh man, he was going after rest in peace, your boy Gonzo. He was going after Wack, man. Wack dissed his homie Tupac. He said poke every day. That's funny. Oh, that shit was the first time he did shit like that. Nah, man. He said I can't. Right. Hey, we don't subscribe to them channels. But, you know what I'm saying? Niggas they won't accuse. This is no CAPP'N TV. We accuse us for being biased. Nah, it's just calling out what the bullshit you niggas doing, and we don't fuck with that. The officer snitch on a nigga. That's an officer snitch on a nigga.
I gotta find this dude page, man, but they've identified the actual rap.
You see, I got the banner up because we don't need to see his face.
The guy, I forgot his name. I think it's one of the first witnesses. He's like the actual star witness on the whole thing. He got caught up. He has a pending Fed case for some type of drug charges, I think in Ohio somewhere. And he's the one who got the feds on TV. Just like Big, you about to get some people.
Yo, no, you see that nigga Drew is funny as hell.
They list all the counts.
The snaps was
niggas. He has a 43 count.
How many shots y'all niggas do?
It's a lot. Like even if he just, you know, the fans don't even come unless they got no conviction. But you know, even I'm giving them like, you know,
that nigga
best case scenario. Let's remove all part beef and everything.
He gonna request to go to the main line. Take me to jail. Lock me. That's that nigga. Got him for.
I think best case scenario, because he has a murder in there, he has some extortion in there, some robbery stuff. That if he tells on like 3 or 4 murders and plead guilty, you know what I'm saying? I think he might get 30 and be home in like 20. Kind of like Big Meech. Big Meech took 30 and was home in 20. You know, they got new laws and new programs, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. 58 years old, you feel me? He can do 20 and be out at 78. I mean, they're gonna bargain with him. I mean, he knows he face a lot. He knows that he don't give him something, he's not gonna never see daylight again. And that's what they're gonna bargain with. Say, listen, bro, we have all this against you, including a murder. Each one of these things, you'll never come home. What do you have for us? So, if you don't listen, this is why they have superseding indictments.
Make it home
Once they gavel everybody up, they all face 20 years. I mean, it's part of R.I.C.O. This is when everyone starts telling. They already said they had his phone tapped since 2020. Paperwork. So all you people
niggas need
who been
protection
talking to
from
Big
me.
U, reckless, best believe he's throwing them all in there. Oh, and that address that the dude K-Dog from right here been paroled to, been raided 3 or 4 times. And this last time they raided K-Dog's house, he said, I was asking him, so what happened? He said, I had the wrong address.
Oh, they gonna be man.
The guy who's
your boy 600, man. He ain't gonna be around. Like, he not going around. He gonna be around there. You know what I'm saying? After this, I mean, it's just gonna, cause it'll be a torpedo, man. It ain't gonna be somebody. It gonna be a torpedo. It's gonna come out of nowhere.
Yeah, that junk gonna be crazy.
Shit. Even for whack, which I don't wish that on nobody. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like they got Whitey Bulger. They wait till that nigga. They caught that nigga in L.A. He was in the hills.
Yeah.
Old as shit. I think he was like, what, 70 or some shit like that. Probably older than that, my nigga. They did not give a fuck.
first star witness who got these people on Big U's trail was caught sending stuff to that address on Cimarron. It's in the paperwork.
Yeah. That nigga happy. This nigga happy.
Yeah, he's so happy, bro. He ain't fit. Stop talking about this shit yet.
Hell no. That nigga got a medal. That nigga got a medal for real.
For real.
Yeah, whatever. Loose cannon right here. Lucy the Bull.
I'm just saying, why go back to jail, you know? Oh, man, I ain't worried about jail, man. What the you sound like a bitch. Bitch. I ain't worried about jail? Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up?
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key?
I ain't afraid to fuck somebody in his ass.
Hey, what's up?
This girl is tripping. I'm out of here.
Oh.
You on your own there, bro.
Y'all,
come on, man. Y'all ain't never been in the shower with a man and you see the suds roll down the crack of his ass and you just be
Oh, you know they coming out with a part 2 for this shit.
What?
They're working on a part 2 for this shit.
Oh, that's crazy. Look, if you go to PC, I'm gonna die laughing if he ever did with a biological death. He be like, damn, Big U got you too, right? Because from what I've heard, allegedly his dad snitched on Big U too. That's crazy. That's nasty work. I ain't seen that paperwork, but that's what I'm hearing. That's crazy. Drew V, is that true? No, man. If his pops, his real biological pops, and they both from, he's from, his dad's from 60.
I do the homework on that.
That's crazy. But he up in there. Yeah, I don't be wishing no man going to jail, but if you do the crime, you gotta do the time, motherfucker. Especially if you don't plan shit out, thinking niggas.
So it is. He said, yeah, it's true.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas like, man, you 40 plus in jail. Nigga, fuck is wrong? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with niggas? You supposed to be letting cats not
This nigga was going around talking about he was 31.
Nigga lying about his age and doing all this. 32.
That's crazy.
Like what?
Grown
Yeah,
ass
you doing
man.
this where you telling other grown men your your fake age. Man, that's crazy. There we go, that snitch boy gold pen. Yeah, you remember when he went to go get his gold pen that it had 600 on it? Little badge and shit. What kind of shit is that?
Neighborhood. That's what I think. Has nothing to do with
So
that.
it sounds like Three Fingers Whack pretty much made this up, this gang enhancement situation, and just made it up. And so he's not only snitching, but he's lie snitching. That's one of the more pathetic forms of snitching. And it gets kind of crazier when Three Fingers Whack says that he basically stopped the situation from getting worse. Listen to this.
Y'all witnessed outside of no jumper. I do what I was supposed to do?
You didn't do anything.
No bullshit. Oh, y'all got amnesia? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wow. So Whack Three Fingers.
Yeah, homie. Nutter, they ain't even transferring him yet. He gotta come down here. When he come, yeah, he in Vegas. When he comes, he over there.
So they ain't even seen each other yet.
But yeah, he gotta come down. Get ready for the fades, homie. You know it's fucking crazy. Look, cause this nigga's not from 60 for real. So this is a nigga wannabe 60. Never got put on. Got under, the umbrella. Did all this shit. Went to jail. You did all that for something.
His daddy was 62.
No, his dad is rolling 60, but he's not from rolling 60s, homie. Just claim he's like a nigga that just claim a hood and never been put on or nothing. So it's like you going through all this shit for something that you ain't even got put on. Like what the fuck? And you doing this at 40 plus, man. You got kids, you're a loser, you retarded. Slow. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, you slow.
Come on. So when you up in there, cause they gonna approach the nigga, he gonna get his issue. Now you liable to die up in there for something that you ain't retarded.
Fingers wants credit for stop.
What grade is a big U?
That shit crazy.
If you giving a nigga between an A and an F, nigga, what's a big U?
Unsatisfactory. Man, free big U, man. That's fucked up.
Hey, there's no CAPP'N TV over here, man. We all got our own opinions on this shit. But it's real talk. I feel that your boy he made some mistakes, homie. I had this conversation with my uncle about it. I was like, damn, so what you saying? He did it wrong? What he did was wrong? It's not that what he did, it's just the fact that he made the wrong. You had the wrong, you had people around you that, okay, you should have double checked. It's like, nigga, this nigga, you already, before he got with you, he was fucking with Shud. You know what I'm saying? Everybody he fucked with. He was in that, and when he found out about him being wrapped up in that Main Street case, it's like, oh, man, I gotta step away from this nigga. And that's what made Whack mad. That's the word out there. That's what made him mad. Like, oh, you stepping away because you found this about me, but nigga don't want to be around no rat. And see what happens. The result of being around rat and fuck niggas. Cause even in the mob, you got a crew, and if your crew ain't together, you gonna fall with your crew. Gotti had a brother that talked too fucking much. They called him Quack Quack. Whack 100. Whack. Quack Quack.
Quack 100.
Loose cannon. The other niggas, they was selling drugs and doing shit behind his back and they wasn't supposed to. Like, it's a lot of shit that was going down in it. It's the same shit. You gonna run a crew, gotta run the crew right.
beating for saying, no, don't do that, don't do that. He only, so here's the deal. He only started saying, no, don't do that after the gun came out. What? You can clearly see in the video, Whack Three Fingers just standing there with his hands in his pockets watching the beating take place and didn't say anything until Slam got pulled out. And you're going to be able to tell when the tussle starts and when Three Fingers Whack says, no, don't do that. Listen to this. So that was about 11 seconds of violence, and Whack just stood around with his hands in his pockets watching it happen. So I really have a huge problem with Whack Three Fingers telling on Loose Cannon on podcasts and, like, you know, explaining all this gangster activity on, you know, it's really unacceptable. He should sit there and shut the fuck up, especially because he was involved probably. He should shut the fuck up. But because of, and you know, this isn't the only thing that Loose Cannon is in jail for that Whack Three Fingers sort of lined up. The federales are actually using transcripts from a podcast that Whack Three Fingers brought Loose Cannon onto in order to get Loose Cannon to start, like, saying way too much about crimes. And this was how Loose Cannon got his start with his internet and
yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. Whack working, dog.
Working, man. Shout out to Brian Blake, man. He speak on Whack working. He exposed Whack. How Big U paperwork proved Whack 100 set Adam 22 up to be picked up by the feds. Let's get to it.
Being taken into custody by the feds yesterday sent the internet into a frenzy. Of course, it was Whack 100 who made the announcement. And in today's video, I'm going to break down how Whack set Adam up to be taken into custody over these RICO allegations and why he did it. Over the past few years, No Jumper has become a staple in the hip-hop community, specifically focusing on the West Coast culture and artists. Right. Due to his connections with people like Birdman from Cash Money and others, Whack has made himself a name on the West Coast when it comes to artists and content, simply because he can get it in certain places and possibly open some doors. I think that it's because of this that Adam opened his doors for Whack. But what Adam didn't know is that the content came with a price. After the passing of Nipsey Hussle, Whack seemed to have went on a campaign attempting to slander his name, proclaiming that Nipsey was not a legend and making a few other disrespectful statements. This would cause friends and associates of Nip to be upset with Whack, and that's where the setup began. Because Whack works with Adam and Adam works with Brick Baby, it's almost inevitable that the two sides would eventually meet up at No Jumper. So Whack had to come up with a plan to neutralize the threat. He strategically started employing people who had a problem with Big U. Not just anybody though. People who had a problem, but also people who were close enough to be able to speak on certain topics and seem credible enough regardless of how far-fetched their stories may be. Whack would eventually bring Loose Cannon to No Jumper and assure Adam that he was bringing exclusive content. The idea of exclusive content and breaking news is what Adam bought into, but he didn't understand why Whack was bringing this content to his platform. We all know Whack has multiple YouTube channels. He practically runs Clubhouse and is nowhere near in need of a platform to break news. So why No Jumper? Well, Whack was very aware that the feds would be coming to subpoena any content related to their investigation. As we saw in the Lil Durk case, open source reporting is now one of the most prominent investigation tools used in today's time. With that said, Whack intentionally brought this Loose Cannon content to No Jumper so he could insulate himself from being involved in any paperwork. However, what Whack wasn't counting on was the fact that so many cases have been solved or even initiated via the internet content that the feds have basically begun to admit that they use the feds have basically begun to admit that the internet is where they gather their information, even citing how resourceful it is. So even though Whack doesn't appear in any paperwork yet, the news that the feds are now using open source reporting makes it clear what he is doing. During an interview not too long ago, Vlad TV explained to 1090 Jake how he was contacted by the Department of Justice regarding an interview he did with someone who was incarcerated. Vlad would detail how the feds approached him about the footage. However, he refused to hand it over because he doesn't cooperate against his guests. Not only does this make it clear that the feds used this method, but it also makes it clear that Vlad considers this cooperating himself.
This game, you're not.
In one case, we had an interview where we interviewed someone from prison, and the next day they asked me to take it down because there's some stuff they said in there. They said it could be used because they had an appeal coming up, an appeal, actual like a court, case appeal. I took it down. The Justice Department called me up a few months later, said they wanted the footage. I said no, and they're like, "Well, we're gonna put you on the stand." It's like, all right, I'm lawyering up. I got a lawyer, paid like $10,000, and they weren't able to subpoena the footage. They couldn't get the sign off. That was the only time I've ever had anyone approach me, and I've always said publicly that I don't cooperate against my guests. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if I interview somebody, I'm going to fight on their behalf to keep them safe as far as I can. Now, if the video gets publicly released and it's out there, because it was sort of a gray area and it was going to set a precedence, I think, journalistically, because the video came out for a day but then got taken down. Right. So they're like, well, we want the video that was taken down. And I said no. And they're like, well, since it got released already, then we should have access to it. And we said, no, you don't. Because there was like someone had recorded it and it was like on some random Instagram page. They had little bits of it already, but they couldn't get the original copy from me.
Ultimately, I guess you could say WAC succeeded. The open source reporting that took place on No Jumper is mentioned throughout the complaint. And Adam has now admitted that he is cooperating with the feds against Big U.
That cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute Brick Baby or Loose Cannon or anybody else. But the fact that they're interested in that, to me, adds quite a bit of credibility to the argument that perhaps Nipsey Hussle's death was a more complicated situation than it appears to be.
Well, isn't that when this
gave it to him? Isn't we did hand it over? Yeah.
So while WAC may have fought and strategized hard to keep his name out of the paperwork, the effects of his strategy can still be seen, and the results all lead back to him.
For example, let's look at how they specifically use this No Jumper segment and WAC's questions and the answers to those questions to establish probable cause. Williams, which is Loose Cannon, later admitted to this robbery and the aftermath on a podcast. On the No Jumper podcast, after stating that Williams was Henley's right-hand man, Williams explained. So basically, he'll manipulate things. We'll go and do something, and then the same niggas we do it to show up at the house like 10 minutes later as we trying to count everything. We be like, how the fuck? Williams then said that Henley would state, well, we just gonna give him like 40,000 back. WAC 100, who is a rival counterpart of Henley's for the Bloods, was also on the podcast and stated, you know why he wanted to give the dude back the 40, right? Because he was gonna make the dude give him 20 for getting it back. Williams then agreed, of course. He did that to two famous rappers. Williams then detailed demanding 50,000 from the celebrity rapper RR, or they would kill the celebrity rapper MM. We know those two, but I ain't gonna say their names because these stories might be fabricated. Dude denied the story, so I ain't gonna just put his name in this. Williams then said RR dropped off.
Y'all know that part. Y'all go check out that man, Brian Blake. Showing y'all that, man. It's crazy.
Niggas been called this shit, bro. This shit bull. That shit crazy and some bullshit. Like,
yeah, that's some wild shit.
It is what it is, though.
Yup, shit. Man, we gonna do this and we out this bitch, man. I was gonna play this, but it's too long. I don't wanna be going on. We already pretty much know what's in the case. Of course, it's gonna probably be some more charges. But Brick Baby, man, Brick Baby FBI paperwork done came down, trickled down. Gun trafficking, cold defendant, drug conspiracies, and wiretaps, man. Man, it's getting wild. Y'all go check out Rap News and Street Politics. Subscribe to their channel. Hit the like button.
I think he's definitely working.
Rap News, Street Politics, the best hood channel on YouTube. And we back with that Rolling 60 indictment. About to go through all the other co-conspirators that went down along with Big U in Operation Drawdown. Now, for everybody that's seen our last video, you know, we touched on certain individuals that were all on the indictment together. But when the feds released this picture of everybody that was in custody in this operation, from the outside looking in, it looks like everybody went down for the same thing, and that's not the case. Multiple individuals that went down on the case were a part of that initial indictment with the RICO on it. But as we talked about, the Rolling 60s as a whole were already under investigation in 2020 before federal investigators really put their eyes on Big U. So there's multiple different indictments that went along with this situation. And this is why Brick Baby, who was mentioned on the wiretap in Big U's indictment, wasn't named as a defendant in that indictment because the feds had bigger plans for him and one of his homies. Now again, in Big U's indictment on the wiretaps, Brick Baby was caught talking about a robbery and paying money to Big U. But a situation that we heard before that WAC 100 had brought up was a situation where Brick Baby had caught a federal case with some firearms.
It's one thing to have a possession of a firearm. AKs are illegal in the state of California. They're not DA rejecting that, but what I'm telling you is it was never picked up by the state. The feds are holding it. He knew it. The only thing I'm doing is going over what he's saying.
So you think that he's a federal informant?
I think he's definitely working.
You haven't seen. All right.
There was questions looming and allegations circling regarding his cooperation
My nigga be
and why he
coming
never
with
had a
some
court
fire,
date or really had to answer for them firearm charges. This is why he's in custody now. So this incident with Brick Baby stems back all the way to 2022 on July 12th. And we see the indictment alleging that he was a felon in possession of firearms and ammunition. So Brick Baby, real name Zaire Mitchell, also goes by Big Shitty, MPA Shitrow, Shitty Montana, or Brick Baby Shitrow, as he was introduced when he hit the rap scene over 10 years ago. But the indictment is alleging that on July 12, 2022, he was in possession of a 9mm Luger. And it's alleged that he was shooting a gun in a business parking lot somewhere in LA County. Now, federal investigators allege that this affected interstate and foreign commerce. So to break down how they tie that together, when you're a felon in possession of a weapon, we already know the feds are getting involved. The reason being is because they use the manufacturing location of that weapon against you. So say in this case, Brick Baby is in LA County in possession of a weapon. Strike one is being a felon in possession of a weapon. But if that gun is manufactured and or purchased in a different state, they're basically going to charge you with moving that gun over state lines, therefore affecting interstate commerce or foreign commerce if the weapon was produced in another country. Like I said, the feds are playing a different game. This is how we see somebody that's already a felon go down for a gun case, go to state prison, and on the back end of his state prison sentence, the feds pick the case up and then they go serve time in the feds as well. By the time the feds do their homework on where that weapon came from compared to where you got caught with the weapon, they let you do that state time and then bring you to do their time. Now, Brick Baby, his prior convictions of reckless evading in 2010, possession of a controlled substance in 2012, 2 counts of possession of controlled substances, 1 in 2012, 1 in 2014, criminal threats in 2016, and a robbery in 2020. This is what made him guilty in possession of these weapons. Now, again, that's count 1 on his indictment. Count 2 are the weapons themselves. Knowingly possessing firearms and ammunition, again, each affecting interstate and or foreign commerce. This is where they allege that on June 23rd, 2023, a year after the shooting that he did in a parking lot, he was caught in possession of 3 weapons, a .380, a 9, and a Hell Puff 5.56. So Brick Baby had that shit on him. But not only are they going to charge him with the weapons, they're going to charge him with the 133 rounds of ammunition that he also carried along with the guns. But the key thing that's going on with Brick Baby right now is that they're linking him with another co-defendant that went down on Operation Drawdown, Christian Forbes, aka Bust, another member from Rolling 60s. So the reason that Brick Baby and Bust are merging together is because the feds allege that the cases rise out of the same conspiracy, common scheme, transaction, or series of transactions and events. And they stated that both cases charge firearm offenses arising from the same investigation into the neighborhood Rolling 60s, which both of these defendants are from. And it said that both indictments rely on evidence that ultimately led to a Title III wiretap in a separate case on several Rolling 60 telephones, including Zaire Mitchell, Brick Baby. And they stated that the FBI plans to arrest both defendants on the same date as part of the Rolling 60s takedown, and the common discovery will be produced in the cases. And this is what leads us to Christian Forbes, who seemingly is the big fish when it comes to the weapons in this indictment, because the feds are alleging that he engaged in the business of dealing firearms without a license. So they're linking Bus's firearm transportations with Brick Baby's firearm acquisitions. And this is how they prove the interstate and foreign commerce is being played with. They have the man that's bringing the weapons from wherever, out of state, and they have Brick Baby receiving weapons. But it said in terms of Bus, beginning on or before January 5th, 2022, and rolling to March 23rd, 2022, who was not licensed as an importer, manufacturer, or dealer of firearms, willfully engaged in the business of dealing in firearms, specifically to sell. And they have a list and the dates of the firearms that he allegedly sold: a Smith & Wesson M&P 45, a Bersa 380, a Ghost assault rifle, and a Taurus 9mm. Now, usually what this looks like is he sold these guns to somebody that's cooperating with the feds. Now, none of these weapons match the serial numbers of the weapons Brick Baby got caught with. So we can take him out of the equation of being the one that told on Bus. Because as the feds like to do, they love to make controlled buys. And the breakdown of these firearms are a little bit too clean. January 5th, January 12th, February 2nd, and March 10th are documented dates that he sold these firearms to an informant. And again, both of these indictments rely on evidence that ultimately led to an expansion of wiretaps against the Rolling 60s. Now, the feds also allege that both of these dudes have a serious risk that they might flee if they're let out of custody. We saw Trap Kitchen Monty already out.
Hey man, them perks already clouded that nigga judgment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, yeah. For your boy Brick, man. Nigga got caught with an AK, he had ammunition, and a few other pistols.
There's another person a part of this indictment that we gonna touch on that's already out. But there was a request made for pre-trial detention due to the safety of regular members in the community being at risk, because these crimes are considered violent crimes. So we may not see Brick Baby for some time if he doesn't beat this case. Now, as the feds usually go, we see the wiretap with Brick Baby. There's always some confidential informants and some people working with the police when you selling something. So this takes us to the next two defendants that went down in Operation Drawdown. Derek Andre Pollard, aka Grimsky, and Zachary Robert.
They probably look at that as a manufactured weapon, right? Can't do that either. Shit, against the law, like putting a manufactured scope on it, or switch and shit. Basically, the fact he fell in, and I think somebody next to Brick was snitching too.
Rodriguez Garcia, aka Zeke. Both of these two dudes are on an indictment together, accused of participating in a conspiracy to distribute meth, another count of distribution of meth, and possession with intent to distribute fentanyl, methamphetamine, and MDMA. Another count of possessing a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
Is it true that Brick may make bail? I'm hearing that he make bail. Did he make bail? No.
And lastly, being a felon in possession of a firearm. So what we see here, everybody on this indictment is either members of Neighborhood Rolling 60 or criminal associates of the 60s. That's what the feds is gonna call them. And everybody is seemingly moving on their own program, doing things at different times. But since they all a member of the 60s organization, there was communication linking all 19 of these individuals that we see went down on this case. So in Grimsky and Z's situation, it started with them back in 2020, around September 2nd, and allegedly it continued until February 24th, 2021 in Riverside County. Now on this date, when they became subjects of the federal investigation, September 2nd, it said that Pollard spoke to an individual who he believed was trying to buy some work. It said that Pollard is the one that usually negotiates the sale, and Garcia is the one that goes and drops the work off and kind of builds a rapport with the customer. But with Pollard being on the phone, negotiating this deal with this alleged customer, it's not known to them this is a confidential informant discussing the sale of a pound of meth for $2,700. So Pollard instructed the confidential informant to meet with Garcia at a predetermined location in Riverside, California. Now, when
we're gonna stop it right there, man. I in the building, man. Y'all know what to do. LA in the building, man. Compton Watts in the building. Hey, man, thank y'all for pulling up, man. You know, it's the pull up, roll up, get blow, get litty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Nutter. Yo, Push, you just dropped something, right? I think you just dropped a new banger. Just gonna pull that shit up, though. Loose Cannon, man, stay your ass off the damn internet. You ain't gonna listen. Shit. If a girl really loved you, man, she wouldn't have you on here spilling the beans and shit. Keep talking. I know you already talked yourself into a jail cell, but damn. Get your ass about that bitch. Yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, this one right here, he just dropped this one. He dropped one before that. Oh yeah, this one's a deep one, y'all, man. Stop playing. I ain't heard one person that know that dude, okay. Who we talking about? Talking about the one that the other guy? Definitely, man. Hey, man, like I say, man, go over to pushy.push on TikTok and pushy push on YouTube. Y'all want to get that knowledge yourself. You into research, conspiracies, knowing about your history, you know, knowing the culture. You know, go over there. Go run them numbers up. You already see on the screen. I'm not even gonna play it because I already know it's gonna knock your head off. You got so much more material. Go check out the channel. Go to Big Nutty. Y'all know what it do. And subscribe to all the other channels. Got anything to say before we get up out of here, brother Push?
Stop snitching on yourself.
Stop snitching. Stop snitching. You heard what this guy said. This is his favorite sayings. Stop self-snitching.
You know, it's like he forgot what he was doing was illegal. You know, I mean, and it's total self-snitching. And every one of these videos, every one of these Instagram posts, every one of these, you know, you gotta check in or it's gonna get hot, you know. All that is gonna bite him in the
Hey, yeah, y'all know, tap in for the next one show. You know, we're gonna react to this Real Black Consciousness Forum podcast. Go over there, run the numbers up. Got a lot of good content. He's asking the question, is WAC 100 an informer? We already know what we feel about it. He breaks down good points, and he said how come he didn't get arrested with Big U? And they asking that question. Is ECS 1 Cass Jones? Go check out Active Chuck's Hip Hop Police docuseries. Big U, R.I.C.O informant. The R.I.C.O informant, one of the informants have been exposed. I ain't got my picture up, but y'all go check that out. Go check out that girl Henny. Y'all know what's up, man. Smoked Out TV and Real Scandalous Los Angeles. Oh, Stand On It Media. All the folks that run with, y'all know what it is. We out this bitch.
Hey, this little motherfucker bird nigga bitch. Hey, I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo Moo, he hear Dashe when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucker sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. Hey, just be patient, your time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. Pull a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my sock, okay. You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay. You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, yeah, okay. Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay. See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put his soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide. Don't feel it through my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo Moo, he hear Dashe when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. They gon' judge before they know you and really see how you living. Can't expect you to pay attention and really seek out the difference. But let me warn you, please keep my name up out of your mentions. I'd rather. Nah, fuck that nigga, I'm finna. With the gang, Mafia. EBK.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Nigga got a grip, nigga get a grip, nigga with the gang and rolling with the Alpine banging. Homie, what you got a bag?
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Nigga got a grip, nigga.